Meeting come to order. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge of allegiance, followed by the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, we just come to you today and ask for your blessings on our decisions we made for this association, and that we all can come to an agreement. And we just ask for you to be with those that weren't here today, and for everyone's safe return home. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Has the board had a chance to look over the minutes from the previous meeting?
Yes.
If so, I'll take a motion to approve those minutes.
I move to approve. Second.
Have a motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Steve, or financial report, I'm sorry.
If you didn't notice on the table, there is some reports for June. When we had the June meeting here 2 months ago, we inadvertently got the wrong financial statement. And so any of you that took it got the wrong financial statement. If you want the corrected one, it's right there. We inadvertently got the 2021 instead of the 2022. So just let you know that. On the financial statement, again, is over there for August. I'll remind you that the budget is year to date, and the rest of it is through August. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the year. The major areas, snack bar, as you can see, we're down. We budgeted 35,000. We're at 62,000 down right now already. The tank pumping, we're doing pretty good. We budgeted 62 and we're at 91, so we're doing pretty good on the tank pumping. Golf course, we're down. We budgeted 36 and we're at 34 already. In the other category, which is one of the major categories, that's where our assessments are. We budgeted 615,000. We're at 484,000 right now. And keep in mind, we do get some assessments paid at the end of the year for 2023. Every year that some of the people pay, because the bill comes out earlier, we get the money in the old year instead of the new year. So that happens every year. So we should see some good numbers toward the end of the year. Administrative. We're budgeted 237,000. We're at 172, so we're a little down on that one. Security, we budgeted 35,000. We're at 20,000, so we're in pretty good shape there. Bathhouse, we budgeted 10,000. We're at 785, so we're almost at our wholly budget for the year. The pool, we budgeted 2,500 loss, and we're at 2,800, so we're pretty close there. General maintenance, we budgeted 223,000 for the year. We're at 104, so we're only about half of what we thought we'd spend for the whole year, so we're in pretty good shape there. Code enforcement, budgeted 23, we're at 12, so we're in good shape there. Miscellaneous, we budgeted 27, we're already at 32. And overall, net income, we budgeted 12,585, we're at 53,761, so we're in good shape as far as the overall numbers are concerned. And I'll remind you that, I'll say that later, Chief. Good.
Okay. Steve, manager's report.
Got a few things. I was going to say we got the buoys and the ropes up down at the swim beach in Sugar Valley. Corey just informed me that someone has taken our ropes. We had them tied down with 5-gallon buckets and carabiners holding them down in place. Someone's went out there and unsnapped them or something, because he just got a picture that our rope's floating into the bank now.
No.
So that's going to take some more work.
Will your camera catch it?
We'll see.
I hope it does.
Absolutely. It's like that's.
If you guys ever see something like that, be sure to let us know. I mean, we're trying to fix things up and then they turn around.
I literally got it 2 minutes before this. We'll have to check.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. The pump trucks. This is a major announcement. It went down on us again this week, like Thursday. We knew the number 3 injector was bad, so he had parts ordered for it. This is the harness that goes to all the injectors, I guess, was fried or something. International has to make that harness. So it's gonna be down for 2 weeks, is what the mechanic is
I
guessing.
saw it out today.
That was Shadden's.
Oh, okay.
What's the status of rollout?
And
The 5 pumps that we had on the books.
the old one needs an ECM. There's no new ones available.
Correct.
They're searching for a used one, good used one. Still searching.
So the truck that's down now is the new truck?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have no pump truck for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, well, should have.
We do have cellular trail cameras with the protective covers ordered. May even have a few in already, is
Yeah,
that
I
right?
think Bonnie dropped off 2 of them already too, so.
Okay. So we're gonna be getting them up in strategic places to catch some of this crap that's going on. We've got to,
No,
Yep.
that's what,
yeah.
Is it just for here or were there two?
It'll be for both,
For both, okay.
yep. Codes violation report. You guys said that you would like to see something along the lines of what we've done so far. I just wrote down the things that we have done. Sugar Valley, there's been letters sent out for 1 soft-sided camper, 1 soft-sided shed, 1 fence, 1 outside toilet, 7 junk and debris, and 3 miscellaneous vehicles, untagged vehicles. Hidden Valley, there's been unsightly junk of 6 of them sent out, vehicles of 5 of them sent out, and outside toilets of 1 sent out. That's just to date. People are starting to clean their stuff up. They're contacting me like they're supposed to. So it's a plus right now. We want to kind of start slow because we don't want to be overrushed with all this. 50 people come in wanting a hearing, so, but we are still working on it and going around, looking at everything. That's all I've got.
Motion to approve manager's report.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Whole business. Sugar Valley Security, Steve.
Sugar Valley Security. Joe had said that his last day would be like Labor Day weekend. He is still currently with us. I do have another man hired to take over with him. I'm having him do some running also while Joe's still here. So that's going to beef security up a little bit. But I do have a man hired.
How many hours a week is he gonna be working?
Pardon?
How many hours a week does he work?
Oh, there'll be between 20, each of them will be between 20 and 40 hours a week.
Good.
Yeah.
Does he live here?
Pardon?
Are they full-time residents here?
Yes,
Both of them?
yes.
Are they gonna be able to do tickets?
Well, there'll be fines, they can do the
Fines.
fines.
Fines, yeah.
And then who sees that those are paid?
We do,
Oversees that?
we do.
We do.
Do you go after them if they're not?
It goes right directly against their assessments.
So then they can't be up to
And then
speed.
the process later, if they fail to pay fines or assessments, is the next.
You can't throw 'em in jail.
Yeah.
Or you can't shoot them.
Can't shoot.
You need to be quiet for a minute.
Steve, so Joe and the new guy's gonna work for a while? Is that, and then is Joe eventually plans on leaving, is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you talking about Joe as the pump truck driver or Joe as the security officer?
Security officer,
Who's the new security
pump
officer?
truck driver. He's just been basically being on there training.
For the pump or for the security? Okay.
We're not talking about pump, we're talking about security.
Yeah, we're talking about security. Joe's gonna be gone from
Who's
us
the new security?
pretty
guard?
quick.
Who's the new security?
Who's the new security officer?
Adam,
Yeah.
I'd have to go look at his. I
And
don't
you'll
know the
provide
last
his
name.
number?
Pardon?
You'll provide his number to everybody?
Yeah, it'll be the
Security
same,
number?
it'll be
number?
the same number.
Okay.
What's he driving?
Well,
He's gonna be driving his own vehicle for now until the security vehicle has gone over again and fixed up.
Is there anything notated on his vehicle that he is with Sugar Valley Security?
Is there
How do we
anything,
know,
what?
how do we know if it's a security, he's with security? Is this?
The security stickers on the side of the doors.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're down to open forum. We have a large crowd here today, as always. If you haven't presented it to Steve, don't present it to us. We're volunteers. He's paid. We're not.
Be a member in good standing.
And you must be a member in good standing in order to speak. You gotta have your dues paid, whatnot. You have 2 minutes to make your comments, and we'll go from there. Who's first?
I will.
Right here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's first.
Just a quick question.
Name and which lake you're from.
SVL. Just wanted to know where we were at with the camper permit. Have we been collecting those?
Camper permits.
The
Yeah.
full season
Yeah,
ones.
not near everybody's done it though.
That was gonna be a reminder to come up today, was October 1st is coming up quickly. So if you're wanting to leave your camper on your lot this winter, you need to have the winter camping.
You got the summer one.
Could you put some out on Facebook?
You have to have the summer and the winter one,
We'll
but
get it out.
you have to pay for the winter one, right?
How much are those?
50.
$50.
50.
And they
$100
have to have
if you
sticker
don't.
for the summer.
They had to have for the summer to get the winter one, yes.
Steve, what color is the summer? Do you remember?
What color?
What color's the
No,
sticker?
I'd have to
I've
go
seen
back.
3 different colors over in my area, so I don't know which one's the current.
I don't know, I'd have to go look at the,
We'll post it, we'll do a Facebook PSA with the color, the price, and reminder on October 1st.
Okay. Next?
Me.
Yeah.
Jolita Park, Sugar Valley Lakes. Okay, so I've had this topic before with Steve, and I've been pissed about it ever since you guys started charging to use the pool. I think it's an amenity that we need to be given back. I know that it's been said that your amenity to play golf, you've had to pay for, but since I've been here since '86, we never paid for the pool. Some of the things I think that we're losing out on is, first of all, my kids used to love to come up here and go swimming. Another thing that they always got to do on Saturdays and Sundays with their grandpa is they used to, I'm not a golfer, I know you're a golfer.
Oh, no.
Is it called a driving range?
It is, but I'm not a golfer,
So-
don't call me that, that's disrespectful.
So they used to love it when we'd come down for weekends. They get to come up here Saturdays and Sundays and get their bucket of balls for $2-3. I know Smiley's is now $5.65 for a bucket of 25 balls. They get to sit out there and hit their balls. We'd watch them at the window. My dad, my husband would spend money in here drinking beer. What I loved about it when we had the pool is that my kids got to swim, the snack bar. Hell, I'd buy lunch and dinner, let the kids eat up here. I wouldn't have to cook all weekend. So I think the snack bar would make more money. All summer long, when I came up here, I never saw more than 4 or 5 people in this pool. I think it's a waste of money that was spent to be sitting here vacant. So that's my bitch about the pool, and Steve knows I'll say it to him every single time I run into him.
10 seconds.
I'm not here to bitch about the gravel roads. I've been driving on them since '86. They don't bother me. And give me my pool. Oh, the beach. Was Hidden Valley's beach area, the concrete, the roof, the tables, was that privately funded or did we fund that?
No, it was volunteer.
It's all volunteer.
I think maybe the concrete might not have been, but all the rest of it
The
was.
concrete pouring was volunteer. The association, I think, actually paid for the concrete when they did that.
I think
But
so.
the cover and the picnic
That was
tables and all that's
volunteer.
volunteer.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'd like to see something down here at Sugar Valley. I'm always down here cleaning up the beach. I stop and pick up trash on the roads and
right. I don't
Anyway.
think they'd ever let us do that down here, because that's our,
That's spillway.
that's our spillway. Actually, they just told us that we have to move those rocks that
really.
are in there, because if the lake ever gets up high enough, that's where it has to go, down through there. And so we've got to put up some sort of a floating barrier or something. I think a chain, a rope.
We'll be driving on the beach, I mean,
Can you
that's,
go in the parking lot past the
They just have to be.
That's where the water's gonna flow.
That's where the
It's
water
right
has
through
to
there.
flow, is over the road.
That's the spillway itself.
Can
Yeah.
it be above where that, where that area is higher? Hillside.
On the side, there's,
When you're going in on the left, there's a high area there, like where the.
You're saying up on the point,
Yeah.
on that little jetty that comes out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one more thing and then I'm done.
No, you're done.
No, come on. So I'm, like I said, I'm always picking up trash, driving around picking up trash. I was come in last night, I went straight to the beach and was picking up trash. What pisses me off is the grass is high and people are always tossing their trash. I picked up 4 shitty diapers last time. If I just take it upon myself to go in there and weed eat, is that okay? Or is that,
Awesome.
Perfectly awesome.
all right? thank you.
Love volunteers.
Yeah, thank you very much. And
Next.
thanks committees for any of this stuff
Next.
too that you guys want.
Read.
Yeah, last meeting, Corey introduced the idea of private security to supplement our security. I want to know where that stands. And secondly, can you give us an update on what's going on in the golf course?
What's going on with the
Golf
The golf course.
Golf course.
On the security, I can step on that. We're getting formal proposals. Our goal for that would be to have it by next lake season, just because, as you all know, it slows down drastically October till April here. So in a perfect world, we would have a new security plan in place, whether it's inside, outside, whatever, but we're gonna talk about that at executive session, get some formal proposals and just see what makes sense. And the second question, Steve, golf course.
Yes. We are waiting on, where rural water went through, they cut our line. We've got everything on the greens prepped up and ready. We're on temporary greens right now. But we have got to have our water system working, our pump and our water running to keep that new seed and everything so we don't just
I
lose
thought that
it.
got resolved.
Pardon?
I thought rural water cut it, but it was resolved.
Rural
I thought
water,
you receded
rural water
quite a while
cut it.
ago, actually.
They haven't been reseeded.
They have been
sanded.
reseeded.
They've been
because-
sanded, but
So it's
David.
been, how many months has it been since rural water cut that line?
4 months, 5 months.
3. And the water's been back on since then, but
Right.
every sprinkler head out on our golf course and every valve box had dirt, mud, rocks, and everything that came up through the system and plugged them up. The boys have been taking out every sprinkler head and fixing places that they had to
they've been
fix.
fixing leaks off and on just because things will plug, they'll turn it on and things will plug up and they blow their 3-inch line. I was in here the other day and they had 2 leaks in a row just because stuff was still plugged up and water didn't have anywhere to
And the
go.
place that's leaking now, just after we got our leaks fixed up here, the place that they fixed blew back out. So they're coming, I'm having them come back out to fix that back.
Steve, do we know what we've paid to fix our golf course, and then when we're gonna file the tort claim with the county?
I will when it's all over with.
Thank you.
Okay. Next. Cool.
I will say some if nobody else is.
You better get after it.
Sugar Valley Lake.
What was your name?
Cindy Spiker, Sugar Valley Lake. Mine is the roads with the rock. I know you guys keep saying you're working on it, but how long is that excuse gonna work for all of us? It's been going on for a long time. The hill by the Swim Beach is horrific. That hill, if you guys don't drive that hill every day, it's bad. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people in here that have hills that are bad as well, but we live out here and we drive them every day. I
Like
think
the dam
something
road.
needs to be done, or car bills are gonna get a lot more expensive.
It's all rock, it's just solid rocks, and if you have gravel down there, it's just gonna wash right away. That hill's bad.
You're talking the one coming up from the compactor?
Yeah.
It's horrible, and then it's got
And
the
the
rate, the
beach.
washout,
Yeah.
kind of in the middle, and you don't know whether to be on your side or the other side, or close to the ditch, you know, and then you might have someone coming over that hill because you got that big washout there. It's bad.
Where,
And if it's not gonna get nothing done by winter, it's gonna be worse.
where are we at with rock, Steve?
We've been hauling daily, other than yesterday,
Where?
Yeah.
just all over. And it's, we've got 60 miles of roads in here, and a thing of rock goes about 200 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say down there.
I mean, not very far, really. And it's just taken a while.
can't they pinpoint more areas first? And I'm sure that bill by the beach gets traveled by 90% of you guys out there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, instead of in a local area in front of somebody's houses where it's flat road, we're talking hills and,
Okay.
and that.
Okay,
That's what I'm asking.
Sandy Thompson, Sugar Valley, lot 20, lot 2, 3, and 18. I agree, roads, Steve hears me call them about once a month. I don't know how often I call you, but I do. I would appreciate it if you all would come down some of our roads. I've been here 3 years and my road has not on Hickory. Now, on South Ridgecrest, yes, it has been gravel, but on Hickory specifically, no. I still have 3 huge potholes, and we spend a lot of money on our vehicles, all the time because of it. So I would like to see my road, I'm sure everybody else's road too, but specifically, would you please come hit my road and I'll shut up?
Are we waiting for rural water?
Or at least the intersection right there, because it's bad.
they're pretty
Okay.
well done.
Sandy?
Okay, Sadie State Sugar Valley. Just still about the roads. I heard one time that if members ended up paving their roads, they would end up having to repair them when they would get holes in them.
Yes.
And repair them. They're not doing it. And there's big holes where there's paved roads. that-
If they don't keep them repaired after they've been paved, then they go back to gravel.
Okay, well then, but what are you gonna do? Because you can't put gravel in those holes and it stays in there. You'd have to get rid of all the blacktop before it would end up going back to being able to be a smooth road, right?
Right.
So, I'm just.
I mean, you
how
can
you
fill
gonna do-
potholes for a while, but it's not gonna do any good, it's just gonna keep eating out. So, yeah, eventually it will go back to gravel road.
So are those people responsible for filling those holes? Or do they have to,
Don't
what
know.
can you do? Because on our road, we go past an area where where it's big potholes.
I know where you're talking.
I know.
I got it too.
Do they get a letter of some sort? I mean, maybe they don't know, I guess. I mean,
You know, you can get patch.
Patch material?
So you guys don't take care of that then?
No.
Why?
But you're
Like them.
stuck then, you're stuck there, so nobody can.
Well,
They're gonna
eventually,
do
we
anything.
will have to take care of it when it goes back to gravel. I mean,
Yeah, but they could,
Why don't we send a letter?
but since their members on here, can they not get a letter about it?
Let's say, why don't we send, well, they probably don't, just not aware that.
no, I'm sure they're aware
Right.
of that travel.
Oh, I'm sure they're.
and I think some of those houses have been bought.
Right.
Right.
And
They've
so
changed
they don't even
hands.
know that they probably have that responsibility. So what my question is there some way that can?
So have they been
They're
notified?
supposed to be responsible.
Pardon me, have they been notified?
Not that I know.
Can we notify them?
Well, then can they be notified? Yes,
Yeah.
by the board.
Then you'll
whoever
have to
job
go,
that
then
is.
we'll have to go back and figure out who the group was that actually did the paving. I mean, yeah, we know it's from this point to that point, you know, you send a letter to every one of those houses and say, hey, your paved roads turned to crap, want it fixed. You know, if they say, well, we're not gonna fix it, well then, yeah, we can go in and gravel. But,
Yeah, but you can't gravel it, because gravel won't work in holes like that. It's just
well, once you
paper
beat the
out.
pavement out, it will.
Yeah, we have to do it.
At your expense, at our expense.
Oh, no, at our expense.
As I said, at our expense.
I was just curious about that.
Okay, Mike.
Mike Denton, Sugar Valley. Who's hauling rock yesterday? Just curious.
I said not yesterday.
Oh.
No, he wasn't here yesterday.
A suggestion. Instead of randomly hauling loads of rock here and there and there and there, why don't we concentrate on one area and fix it? Get it fixed. Get it some water on it, get some compaction on that road base and get it in there tight so it'll stay and not waste the rock. Number two, I've been operating equipment for about 40 years of my life, on and off, mostly on. And I would volunteer to help you guys get these roads in shape, to a point. We'll volunteer sometime. So, they need to get fixed, and if it don't happen before winter, I'm afraid we're gonna start losing roads, and it's gonna get really bad.
I totally agree.
with that.
Why didn't you say that the other day to me when you was in my office?
I
that you would help me with the,
I have said
with
it to you
the
a couple times.
dump
I
truck.
told you I would help Brandon and help you guys. But you were incredibly busy and didn't hear me, but yes, I told you something about it. I definitely would, Steve.
Carla Stroud, Sugar Valley. There was an article in the county paper a week ago about zebra mussels in Lynn Valley Lakes. They're there. It's a big concern for me. My livelihood is on this lake. You know, we draw our water from the lake, and if they get in here, it's a huge problem. You can't get rid of them. So, Steve, what do you have to say that Don George told you?
What's that?
About Don George, that you said you talked to Don George?
I did talk, Don George came to me
Okay.
and told me about them being in Lynn Valley. And he's given me some signs to put up at the boat ramps. Over there and over here.
Okay.
Clean, drain, and dry your boat
Yeah.
when you take it out, every time.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I suggest when the people come up and register their boats to get the sticker, to have the rule of printout to give to them and add that to the list? You know,
She can do the flyer, all you gotta do.
it's handed out with them. As you give a sticker, you give the rules.
Yeah.
That easy enough?
Yeah, that's not gonna be hard at all.
Okay.
Because we hand it out every person that gets one. We just have to add that one deal.
Anyone else?
We got one back here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Johnny Moses, Sugar Valley. Stop sign. I've been complaining since May, so why don't you guys stop sign missing on the bottom of the plate, on the, where am I at? By the Florida drug house, it's got busted. There's a stop sign there. I've been thinking about it since May. I had an email about it. I see so many cars and so many kids 10 years old, right, 4 wheelers golf cart, which shouldn't be anyway, flying through there, and I want to be hit. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna die there, and it's gonna be our responsibility to take that down. We know that that's not right. And the teenagers are dragging all stop signs in the woods. Neighbors told me you got teenagers dragging. I patrol that area every day. I cut grass for all those neighbors for free. I want to make sure that's not right there. I know the kids aren't supposed to be driving 4 wheelers and golf carts and nobody stops them, but they're flying through that intersection. I'm gonna be hit, keep coming out of their house.
What exactly where it is?
Do we
No,
have,
I'll get it taken care of.
It needs to be taken care of.
Okay.
by next board meeting, let's,
No. You already had one. You already had your 2 minutes. What do you want?
I know about Pine Loop. I know that you guys were working.
The county is working on that, actually. The counties took that over and they are on it. They were supposed to have a court date
A week
September
ago.
8th.
A week ago Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not, I talked to Darren just last night, or yesterday, and I did not ask him. I forgot to ask him what happened to that deal.
There was some sheds.
But
We saw that.
there's 3 different ones going on right now that Darren's got on. So,
Okay.
no, it's been worked on. It's just, you know.
I just didn't know. I didn't
Anything
know
else?
the county got involved in it.
Yeah, county's taking that and over because there's kids involved
Yeah.
and
Kind of figured.
all that. Try to get it cleaned up.
Communication.
Pardon me?
I said some communication about
I'll show you.
things just like that would go a long way.
Okay,
Well, the vision here.
it's behind us.
Okay, committee reports. Rec committee, lake committee,
Rec committee,
we got a rec committee.
yes. We are looking for volunteer to help run the Belco once a month. So if anybody wants to help run Belco once a month, let us know. October 22nd, we're having our bonfire hayride. And then Halloween contest with the kids and everything.
October or September?
October 22nd. So we're gonna be looking for volunteers, if we can get people to maybe donate some hay, wagon, tractor, maybe some pumpkins, if people would donate some small pumpkins for the kids to decorate, and,
We have straw bales. Tammy,
Huh?
we still got the straw bales Gerald got last year.
Oh, we do?
Out here in the cart shed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, well then we'll check that off. But yeah, any help that we can get on the rec committee for any of this stuff would be greatly appreciated. So that's all I have.
While we're on rec committee, I'd just like to make a comment. Anybody that's on Sugar Valley's rec committee, please help out on this barbecue today. I know Steve's been working his butt off trying to get it organized, and it shouldn't fall on him. That's not his gig, that's not his deal. It started out as a rec committee deal, the rec committee ought to be doing it. So if you're around after the meeting, please ask Steve what he needs, and he'll probably send you to go get something or do something. So.
Is that the same day as the hayride?
That's today.
No, today.
6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay.
That thing's full of
Can't
pork
say he's not here or anything.
Not next to place smoking out there.
Any other committee reports?
Yes. Audit committee will meet the 23rd of this month. I believe it's at 9 o'clock, and we'll have a report in the October meeting.
Good. Any other committee reports? We didn't do executive session, did we, Corey? Somebody said you said something about it.
I don't know. I don't think I did.
Okay.
Do we need an executive session, Joe?
Take a motion to adjourn.
I thought you said you were gonna talk about security in the executive session.
Yeah, you did say something.
When he gets the numbers.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So our goal was to have the security done by 8. It was lake season, so that's what I meant. In executive session as a whole, not today. I don't have.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Get
Second.
out of here.
All in favor?
Aye.
God, that's a wreck.
Thank you.
That's a wreck.
We need this room cleaned out. Everybody get out. We do have a code violation hearing here in 10 minutes, so we'd love for you to stick around and talk, but can't do it here.
Let's spend money out there.
Vicky, who seconded it?
Go to snack bar and buy a drink.
Who seconded the motion to adjourn?
Oh, I don't know.
Just
I wasn't
board
paying
and private.
attention.
Who seconded the motion to adjourn?
I wasn't asked to take minutes, so I didn't pay any attention.
No, I was.
Oh.
That's why I'm mad.
You guys do your meal over there.
What?